Hello, everybody. I haven't done this in a long time from here, so forgive me if it goes astray. What's that from? Prince. Hi, everybody. My name is Jim. This is More Sunshine, Please. This is my Tuesday night live stream. I'm going to go on for about a half an hour till about 8 o'clock, and then from there, Walt at Mouse Talk usually does his live stream, so that's where I'll be going. Until then, what do we have planned? Oh, some Disney news. I just want to mention a few things. What else? I usually like to do a Disney trivia question from here, so I'll get one of those going on. And then some other Disney happenings I want to talk about. You know what's funny? I didn't even get my own notification. Oh, there it is. Okay. So here I am. And I've got a new setup here, trying things out. Using Streamlabs as always, so I can bring you such things as the Chat Check. How's my audio, by the way? We have some people in the chat already. Steve, how you doing? Thanks for being here before Mouse Talk. Trixie, welcome to the show. Pam's fam, hello, welcome. Disney Nerd Herders, thank you so much for being here. Bob and Ashley, how are you doing? Thank you very much for joining us. JBL Loves Disney, welcome to the show. Thanks, everybody. Again, as always, I don't really tweet this out or let it be known I'm going live. Over the summer, the plan was to go live every Tuesday from the parks. It just didn't happen today, so here I am. Got a few things planned. We'll see what happens. But if you're here, thank you so much. If you're watching after, thanks for that too. All right, so while the Disney Nerders are here, I'll skip right to this. They sent a package to us for my daughter. I can't think of the word. Posted an Instagram little 5-picture story about it. Where is it? Here she is, opening the gift. It was full of stickers and buttons and stuff that the Disney Nerd Herders collected on their vacation this month. And it was super sweet, and she got a super big kick out of it, and we'll be enjoying those for a long time. So thank you, Disney Nerd Herders, for thinking of us during your own family vacation. So that was really cool of you. Thank you very much. Oh, I'm dropping stuff all over the place. I know Dougie, Walto Grams is live now too. You've got many options, so if you're here, thank you so much for joining us. Let me get to the first news story, and if I've got my ducks in a row, I can do this and pop that up there. Did that say Chat Check already? That was way premature. My first news story is The Lion King had a $150 million domestic opening. This is the highest opening weekend in the month of July ever. The previous largest July opening ever was Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, which had earned $169 million. So $185 million is more than that. Internationally, the film earned $269 million, which puts the global opening weekend total at $531 million. So it has already earned over $500 million. Okay, news story number 2. Where am I? Oh, okay. Charges filed against Disneyland fighters. You remember not too long ago a viral video of a family fighting each other in Disneyland. I don't want to spend too much on this, but I thought it was interesting because they finally got in trouble for it. If you're not familiar, there was a group of people in Disneyland, in Toontown, the little kiddie area, where they were, this group of people, they were slapping and punching each other. And they were escorted out of the park. Police questioned them, and they denied it ever happened. And then they were released, and then video of this altercation came out. So police reopened an investigation into this. And let's see. I tried to get this on my phone. Let me just read it real quick. I don't want to dwell on fighting. Following a fight, this is from, what is this? This is from the Hollywood Reporter. Following a fight in Mickey's Toontown that was caught on camera and subsequently went viral, the Orange County District Attorney's Office has said that they have filed both felony and misdemeanor charges against several people involved in the incident. In a statement, DA Todd Spitzer, I need my glasses, said the Orange County District Attorney's Office does not tolerate domestic violence or child endangerment anywhere. Avery Desmond Edwin Robinson, 35, has 4 names. No, that's not what it says. Is being charged with 5 felonies and 9 misdemeanors. Robinson allegedly attacked his sister, brother-in-law, and girlfriend, plus endangered his own children and 3 other children. Authorities also say that Robinson threatened to kill members of his own family. This is horrible. He faces charges for assaulting a Disneyland cast member with his car after being escorted out of the park, plus several other charges, including domestic battery with corporal injury, felony assault with force likely to produce great bodily injury, felony assault with a deadly weapon, 2 counts of making criminal threats, and 5 misdemeanor counts of battery, and 4 misdemeanor counts of child abuse and endangerment. This is awful. Robinson could face over 7 years in prison if convicted of all charges. His sister, Andrea Nicole Robinson, is being charged with 4 misdemeanor charges of battery and 1 count of misdemeanor assault. She allegedly attacked another brother and his girlfriend. She could face 2.5 years in jail if convicted. Her husband, it's just more of that. I don't want to dwell on that, and I hate that story, and I hate that happened. So, but that finally, I had been wondering if something was going to come of that, and today it was released that yes, charges have been filed. So, what are we doing? Let's do a chat check because I haven't been doing that. Meredith DePhilly, thank you so much for being here. Part of Rose's World, welcome to the show. Walt Mouse Talk, thank you for being here before your show. D&G Explorers is here, welcome. Thanks for hanging with us, everybody. Thank you, mods, for being here as well. Two Real Geeks, welcome to the show. Thank you. And the rest of the DePhilly crew is here. Thank you so much for joining us for this show. I'm going to go until 8 o'clock, and then I'm going to throw it over to Walt and Mouse Talk. Again, during the summer, I wanted to go live from the park every Tuesday. It just didn't happen today, so I threw a quick little show here together. So from the professionally built broadcast studio that is my garage. Okay, what else is there? Okay, there's a third story. Okay, let me see. Where is it? It's about the Boo to You parade. Oh, you know what? I didn't. Sorry, folks. Okay, the next story is Disney announces new features coming to Mickey's Boo to You parade. Oh, and that's also on my phone. Great. Okay, bear with me, folks. Here it is. In addition to several new offerings previously publicized for the 2019 Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, Disney has announced that new friends and floats will be added to Mickey's Boo to You Halloween Parade. New to the parade this year will be Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse donning brand new Halloween costumes. The Haunted Mansion parade portion will highlight the addition of the Ghost Bride. That's kind of cool. Who will mingle with the ever-present spooks and spirits. A new Tomorrowland addition to the parade will feature The Incredibles and beloved designer Edna Mode, followed by Buzz Lightyear and alien explorers who have set out for new discovery on a planetary playset float. Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party will be offered on select nights from August 16th to November 1st and is a separate hard ticket event at the Magic Kingdom. So, Um, I haven't been to the Halloween party in many years, and I certainly don't remember the parade when I was there, because I can't even remember what I had for breakfast today. I had a bowl of cereal. Okay, so I can remember. But so this new edition, I've seen videos. People go to the Halloween party; it looks awesome, and I've seen videos of the parade, and that song, that "Boo to You and You and You," gets stuck in my head. But it's a lot of fun, and it will be a lot of fun to see the Ghost Bride there. And this is an image. By the way, that story was from wdwinfo.com. And this image is from Disney Pixar itself. Doesn't matter. This is an artist concept, by the way. This is not the actual parade. But it'll be cool to see the Incredibles. Although you'd think for Halloween they'd have the Incredibles villains or something. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But I love the Incredibles, so I'm happy they're being added to the parade. And Buzz Lightyear, maybe Zurg should be there with. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Whatever. It's cool. So they're adding new things all the time. So I'm happy about that. Chat check. Uber Wisdom Videos. Jason, welcome. You are not late. You are right on time. Thanks for being here. I'm always trying to improve my checking with the chat. I'm not very good at it. So I got to look at that monitor to see. I'm sorry, I'm reading. I'll get better at this. Jamie B., welcome to the show. Thank you so much for being here. Steve's excited for the changes. I am too. I don't think I'm going to the Halloween party this year because I've got my D23 trip, but you never know. Greg's Disney Adventures is here. Greg, welcome to the show. Thanks so much for being here. Mike Wheeler, welcome. Thank you for being here. Everybody's greeting themselves. I've got more stories to go through. Let's move on. Story number 4. Where's that? Oh, yeah. Speaking of D23, Marvel Studios Pavilion for the D23 Expo has been announced. Okay, Marvel Studios will have their own pavilion at the D23 Expo. I'm super excited about that. I have fallen head over heels for Marvel Studios and the MCU. I am excited about this. Marvel Studios will have their own pavilion at the D23 Expo. Guests can experience Avengers Endgame with a D23 exclusive video experience. It'll feature a gallery. It'll also feature the pavilion, that is, a gallery of costumes from around the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The pavilion will host signings and feature daily trivia games, which will enable guests to earn prizes. That'll be cool. Marvel panels have also been included to the D23 Expo. One is, I think it's called How to Draw the Marvel Way, and that will feature tutorials on how to draw your favorite Marvel characters. There'll be a panel about Marvel animation, so there'll be sneak peeks, special guests, and big announcements. There'll also be a panel called Marvel Comics 80th Anniversary. So they'll go over a history of Marvel Comics with Editor-in-Chief C.B. Cebulski. I think that's how you say his name. So that's very cool. Plus, there will be plenty of Marvel Studios news at the Walt Disney Studios presentation, which will be on Saturday, August 24th at 10 a.m. That's exciting because that's the day I'm going to the expo. I'm doing a lot of reading. Forgive me. All right, where are we? Oh, so a supplemental story to that, which I have a. It's not very current news, but Avengers Endgame becomes the highest-grossing film of all time, which was inevitable. Let's see. Also on my phone. Avengers Endgame has surpassed Avatar, becoming the top-grossing film of all time at the worldwide box office, not adjusted for inflation. Avatar was released in 2009. I don't know how long it took that movie to become the top-grossing film of all time, but it was that for 10 years. On Friday, Avengers Endgame was $500,000 behind Avatar's $2.789 billion in box office sales. But now, according to The Hollywood Reporter, Endgame has officially surpassed Avatar. Disney Studios co-chairman and chief executive officer Alan Horn said at the San Diego Comic-Con, "A huge congratulations to the Marvel Studios and Walt Disney Studios teams, and thank you to the fans around the world who lifted Avengers Endgame to these historic heights." Avengers Endgame was released on April 26, 2019, so it took a little less than 3 months for the film to become the all-time king of the box office. And that story was from The Hollywood Reporter. So, I know I saw it twice in theaters. Thought about going to see it a third time when they released that new stuff. Never got around to it. I was out of town, and I have a feeling when they release it on home video, digital, Blu-ray, whatever, I think the version that they will release will include the stuff they added for that second release that they had to make it the #1 movie of all time. But I enjoyed that movie quite a bit, and will be purchasing it. Will that be a part of Disney Plus in November as well? Maybe I don't need to purchase it because I think I plan on getting Disney Plus. I don't know. I have so many questions about that. Let's do a. Oh, wait a minute. Now let's do a chat. Dances with Goofy is here. Matt, Jack, Sandy, Claus, Logan. Guys, thank you so much for being here. What's going on? I'm missing so much. I had too much to read and stuff, so I'm doing my best. Zippity Doodad, welcome to the show. Patrick, thank you so much for being here. I'm going till 8 o'clock, at which time I'm going to go over to Mouse Talk and watch Walt work his magic. So, we got that. Let's see. Zippity Doodad, he's driving home. Please be careful. He says he sent an umbrella of hellos to everybody. So, let's see. Oh, but he's listening. Thank you so much. Sister Sunshine, we are watching this live stream from Comerica Park. Everybody, that's my sister. The last live stream I did, I saw Sister Sunshine in the chat, and I didn't realize right away that that was actually my sister. She changed her username, her YouTube username, and she did that because when I did here's what I realized. I'm slow. What I realized is when I did a stream from her house, and she was gracious enough to show us all of her cool Disney stuff, somebody in the chat called her Sister Sunshine, and I realized now she changed her username to that. So now I know who it is. So, well, thanks for watching. What's going on? Is there a Tiger game at Comerica Park right now? I assume there's a Tiger game going on, unless there's a concert there. But I assume the Tigers are losing to somebody right now. I love the Tigers. Don't get me wrong. Sawyer in the middle, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for being here. And let's get to my trivia question. I like to do one trivia question per show, so let's get to it. Again, I thought I was going to be at the park today, so I came up with this trivia question really fast. Here it is. At Disney's Hollywood Studios, whose signature is on the same concrete square as Kermit the Frog's in their Yard of Fame? Now, Disney's Hollywood Studios has a number of handprints and footprints and signatures that they've done in concrete, and it was to be like the Hollywood Walk of Fame right here in Florida at Disney's Hollywood Studios. When they started it, it was actually MGM Studios. But whose signature is on the same concrete square as Kermit the Frog's in the Yard of Fame? So, if you know, go ahead, put it in the chat. I'll do my best to get to that. We'll get to the answer in just a little bit. Let me check this again. Okay, so my sister says Tigers versus Phillies just started due to a short rain delay. Well, here's the question I had for everybody. I have yet to see The Lion King. I've heard mixed reviews. None terrible, but I want to know if it's worth me going to the theater to see The Lion King or just wait for video. Disney Plus, whatever. I don't know. I will say this also, as you let me know. If you've seen it, please let me know in the chat if you'd recommend to go see it now or wait. This movie was Lion King, the new Lion King 2019, was directed by Jon Favreau. I understand it has amazing CGI. Here is Simba on the cover of my magazine. That is completely man-made. That is not a picture of a lion. I showed this on another live stream. So I know it looks amazing, and I've heard various things, but I want to know if in the chat, if you recommend me seeing it now or waiting. So we've got that going for you. But that looks incredible. Oh, and my point is, Jon Favreau directed it. He also did the remake of The Jungle Book. And I liked that. I liked the remake of The Jungle Book. Did you like that? I liked it a lot. I loved Bill Murray as Baloo. Peter P., welcome to the show. Thanks for being here. Sawyer in the Middle. Did I mention Sawyer in the Middle? Welcome to the show. Thanks, everybody, for being here. I know you have many options. I appreciate you being here on my channel. So let's see. I see Sawyer in the Middle says to wait. Did you not like it, or did you like it just not good enough to pay $10 or $14 to see it in the theater? The Dufili crew says wait as well. Peter says I recommend wait. Doesn't really do anything new. The CGI is beautiful though, and that's what I heard. It's practically a shot-for-shot remake of the animated feature. So I would find it very interesting to see that shot for shot. But this is good information, though. So maybe I will. I've yet to see Aladdin. I mean, I saw the original. I've yet to see the remake of Aladdin, and I haven't seen Spider-Man yet either. So I've got a lot of movies to catch up on. Dances with Goofy says, I always wait. I have other things to spend money on. That's true. Movies have become quite expensive, but I do love the movie-going experience. And they've recently built, within the past year and a half, 2 brand new theaters with the reclining seats, super cushiony, super roomy. It's a pleasure to go see a movie in those theaters. So, Peter P says he put out a review on my channel, on his channel, that is, Blake AM. I'm seeing answers for the trivia question. We'll get to that briefly. Oh, we got 4 minutes until 8 o'clock. Let's see. Mike Wheeler says, I got my first Happy Meal Lion King toy today. It's Rafiki holding the baby Simba. If you don't know what Mike Wheeler is talking about, I have 2 of them. There's one. This is the one he's talking about. I've got too much stuff in the background. You can't see that very well. But here it is. Trying to block the stuff in the background. My hand's not big enough. Hang on. Let me do this. Okay. So that's... Nope, too close. I'm not very good at negotiating where the camera is and where this toy is. So, and I guess they make noise. This one's not making noise. Hang on. This one does. Did you hear that? Okay, so we got that going for us. Oh, I should probably just turn that off. Okay, 3 minutes till 8 o'clock. We're going to throw it over to Walt in just a couple of minutes. Let's see. I will do my best here. If I missed you in the chat, I'm so sorry. But welcome, everybody, whether I've seen you or not. Let me go up a bit here. We are looking at answers for the trivia question. I guess I'll just give you the trivia question again. I see, well, the trivia question is, at Disney's Hollywood Studios, whose signature is on the same concrete square as Kermit the Frog's in the Yard of Fame? I don't know if there are many concrete squares that have multiple signatures or handprints on there, but this one does. Kermit's does. Disney Nerd Herders is guessing Fozzie Bear. I see the Dufili crew saying Miss Piggy. Mike Wheeler says Miss Piggy. Dances with Goofy says, I want to say Jim Henson. Disney Nerd Herders, guessing every name, also say Jim Henson. And where are we? I guess I'll just give you the answer. Here it is. Where is it? There it is. The answer is Jim Henson, in fact. Back in 1989 is when this happened. Kermit the Frog, I don't know how he signed that concrete like that with those tiny little fingers of his, but Jim Henson also signed that. They both have their handprints in there, so that's very cool. And there's a bunch of squares there right in front of the Chinese theater, and a lot of people walk right by, don't even realize or remember that they're there, especially right now because the Great Movie Ride's not there, and that new ride is being constructed in that building. So nobody right now is really around that area. But it's cool to see all those names. And they only did it for a few years. I think from the park opening until maybe 1995. And then they stopped doing it. But I know Robin Williams is in there. And I can't think of a single other signature there. But there's a lot of them. Carol Burnett, I think, is in there. Other legends, too. They've got some impressive names that have lent their handprints to that area. Before we get going, I want to promote D&G Explorers live stream. They do it every Wednesday. Tomorrow at 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. It will be their cruising show where they will talk about cruise lines and cruise ships and cruise places and cruising in general with their special guest, Sharon at Sea. So if you're interested in cruising or interested in D&G Explorers at all, I highly suggest you check out their live stream tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. I will be there manning the chat as I enjoy doing for them. So what else? So that's that. What else? Let's see. A final check before I leave. Here we go. Let's see. I see other people guessed Jim Henson as well. Peter P said, Danny DeVito, his name is in there. Goofy is in there. That's right. And he wrote, I remember that. He wrote, "Gosh, I'm stuck," or something in the concrete. I do remember that. Thank you for rekindling that memory. Uper Wisdom Videos, good night. Thank you so much for joining us, Jason. And with that, I will say good night to everybody. Thank you so much. If you go over to Mouse Talk, please tell Walt that you are there. It is a Sunshine Nation invasion. I'm trying to get that going. I don't know if it has any legs, but I'm doing that. So, again, thank you so much, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this. I will see you next week, perhaps from Walt Disney World, or perhaps from right here. I don't know. Either way, I will see you then. Thank you so much. See you at D&G Explorers live stream tomorrow. Good night, everybody.